The bass line to So Lonely is a great bass line to learn because it's a good study of how Sting uses dynamics and rhythm to create contrast between a verse section and a chorus section that both use the same four chords. The four chords are C, G, A minor and F. So if we want to locate those root notes, we have C on the 3rd fret of the A string, G on the 3rd fret of the E string, A on the 5th fret of the E string, and F on the 1st fret of the E string. During the verse part, Sting does what's called an anticipation. It's where you play a note leading into the one. And what he plays each time is from the semitone below and then up to the root note on the chord. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 and 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 1. Here's how that sounds against a pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. In terms of which fingers in our left hand we're going to use, it's quite straightforward. You could use fingers 1 and 2 for the first 3 chords, and then move it up, and then open string to first finger. You could, if you want, play first finger to second finger, first to second, then third to fourth, so you don't have to move around so much, then open string to first finger again. In my plucking hand, I'm using alternate plucking, finger 1, then finger 2, and I do this for each set of 2 notes around all 4 chords. In the chorus of So Lonely, Sting plays constant 8th notes for the first 3 bars and then does 2 offbeat accents in the last bar. So you get the C note happening 8 times, then G, then A, and then F twice. The F, if you want to think about where the accent falls, it goes 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So it's the and of 1 and the and of 3. So we've just had the verse and chorus parts from So Lonely. Sting improvises around both of them a little bit, but most of his ideas in this song come from those 2 basic concepts. He has a broken 8th note pattern for the verse, which uses a semitone below the root leading into the root each time, and the choruses have a straight 8th rock feel, which mostly uses root notes and then offbeat hits on the 4th bar each time. You'll hear in the guitar solo everything changes key. The whole thing moves up a tone or up 2 frets, so you can use the same shapes, the same kind of positions and ideas for it, but just move it all up a tone. The only thing that will change is that if you're playing up a tone, your 4th chord, this one, you need to play with the first finger and the second finger because you don't have the open string anymore. Use this lesson as a starting point for exploring So Lonely. You've got the main riffs under your hands now, so go off, play through and have a listen to what Sting does with the bass line. That way you should be able to hear how he develops the ideas, and it should give you some ideas for developing your own bass lines. See you next time.